And welcome back to Hooky Hour, where we are right in the middle of listening to Eni's testimony. Almost lost my train of thought there. Alright, let's do this thing. My sister, she told me something totally terrible.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Oh, you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor? Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time.
Ah, you're saying that was the spirit of... that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's spirit, sister? Spirit?
Yes, Mimi Meanie. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness? Yeah? Yeah. In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Do I totally, have to? Of course.
Whoops. Where's Meanie, please?
No thanks. I think I'm just gonna go. My sister, this is what she said to me. She pointed to my forehead just like this. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it, Eni?
She took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes? There, are you satisfied, Your Honor?
Nope. I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use the medium to get a revenge. Yep.
It is a bit hard to swallow. But it's less hard to swallow than this whip. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. And there you have it, the end. Well, guess I can't contest any of that.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. Yep, definitely.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mamiya, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt. The whole freaking thing. So the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. After the murder. When the channeling started, I was sleeping in the side room. Hold it! It's like a little cuckoo clock. Hold it! Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it? That's right. I, think there were sesame seeds, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, premonition that it was going to be a totally seedy day. Yes, indeed. Very seedy.
Seeds, I see. I see.
Am I the only one who missed the boat here?
Anyway, sir, you were taking a nap. Did something else happen while you were sleeping?
Like a little later, someone came into the room like really suddenly. You know what time? Like maybe a little before 11 a.m., something like that, I think. 11 a.m. Yeah, like my stomach is totally ready for like food. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when the someone came into your room? Oh, so like that's what you meant. Yeah, it was 11 a.m. Like you should have been more like clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like it's really. That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Oh, never mind. Witness about this person who entered the side room. Oh, come on, you gotta... What was that, Phoenix? You gotta tell her. Ask her. For the time. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. Are you absolutely sure? No. I guess? You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Well, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. Oh. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Get it right. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer.
Well, Mr. Wright.
The defense rests. That was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Meanie? I like hadn't seen her in like so long. I was so happy in like a sad way. You were happy in a sad way? Come on, man. Actually, maybe he's got something. Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult. But I, like, know all about the Crane channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like what she said. Should I drop this line of questioning? I feel like we should just leave it be. Real quick. I feel like we should just leave it be. But at the same time, since I did just save Scum, we'll question further. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, really think anything was strange. But, ow! Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase, objection? Could you try using that once in a while?
Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important?
It's very important. It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about.
Alright, Mr. Wright. Miss Meanie, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. What was my testimony again? And I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked totally like normal. So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance? Like, yeah, nothing was like weird. Huh? Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong. I was about to say, she's like going bah, 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 to herself. That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on? Alright, so that's definitely the problem statement. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. something terrible. What was this thing she told you? Oh, she'll get to it. Huh? Like, didn't I just, like, tell you about it? Did you, like, forget already? A foolish fool with a foolish sieve for a brain only speaks foolishly with foolish words. Well, excuse me, princess. Oh, no, not that reference. Anyway, should I ask to hear the story again? Don't bother asking. I did just hear this story. It's not like my memory is that bad. Actually, the defense is fine and does not need to hear the story again. Very well. You may continue your testimony, Miss Meanie. I know there has to be something here I can use, but where? She really put a lot of thought into this lie, didn't she? We can't rush this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Don't give up, but don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm down, or keep calm and collected. Like when the challenge? Okay, right. We want to go specifically to here, and like her costume looked like totally like, oh, there should be blood on the freaking costume. Is what I think should we should be concerning ourselves with. But just in case. Alright, we're going to present that MF and murder costume. Present. There it is. That was a very well spun lie, Miss Eenie. Eh? What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Oh, nice. Yeah, stealing my lines now, are you, Phoenix? Miss Meanie, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Oh, like, yeah, Anne. But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. She has blood everywhere. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Miss Meanie, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Order! Miss Meanie, what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Miss Meanie?
I'm thinking, don't interrupt me.
Eep.
And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. I'm sorry. I, didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up with the testimony.
If you please.
Ugh, the judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be. He never is. Alright, after the murder, part 2. The sign room was, kinda dark, you know? Oh, so, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Okay.
Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
Okay. Do you think? Thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright?
No.
Alright, guess not. Failed to read the room. Very well, you may question the witness.
After the murder, part 2. The sign room was, kinda dark. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. She could have closed the door. That was pretty easy. Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. Like, that's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Meanie's? You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Like, okay. Ugh, I can't breathe. Let me out of here. Such a trite little man. So, like, the costume is like purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. You didn't see the blood. Like, yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well. That's, Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continue. And I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Meanie, like at the time? Well, she was, like, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, like, she knew. She, like, said she did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mimi's spirit really sail that to you? Like, yeah. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. So your sister calm by that time? Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner, the better. She says with her whip at the ready. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Miss Meanie? Like, sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? I was trying to make sure that they spelled unusual right, but yeah, they did. Something out of place? Huh? Like, when do you mean? When you... Ooh, what are our options here? Something out of place. I guess that would have to be, my first instinct right off the bat is that it could be that jar that was somewhat broken, but that still isn't really related just yet. It could also be the fact that we found burnt pieces of clothing in the incinerator. Arrived at the crime scene. Well, we did talk about Morgan being unconscious. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm talking about when you arrived at the channeling chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. What should I do? Press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can't. Just give up already, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oops, Phoenix, the judge believes his testimony. If you don't find some sort of hitch in her statement, he'll end the trial, I know. We have to give it another shot. Doesn't matter how many times we listen, we can't give up. Oh, nice, it's being nice. And the side room was, like, kind of dark, you know. Oh, hold on, I don't want to... Hold on, don't want to do all this again. I just want to go back to this question. When going to the scene of the crime... like, no, nothing strange. Press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that... It's very important. I ask because it is very important. Now that I know where I'm going with this. Very well. I think I have somewhat of an idea. Miss Meanie, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. Like, I don't get why, but okay. I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber. She should have just seen Pearl, right? Oh, that's where we're going. Try to remember that time. Oh, like, I remember, like, I totally didn't see anyone on the way. Guess this really is a dead end. Something you finally pull out of witness is never a dead end, Phoenix. It's no good. I can't find anything wrong. Phoenix, the judge believes this testimony. If you don't find some hitch in her statement, he'll end the trial. I know. We have to give it another shot. Doesn't matter how many times we listen, we can't give up. Okay. And, speaking of giving up, next time, we're giving up on Hooky Hour exclusively, where we give things up, and we always let them down. And we always run around, and always desert. Yeah. Anyway, see you, bye.